Hi everyone, J7409 here with you. Time for the watches and warnings. Just in the last 24 hours now, this map is set for 48 hours and it's from the University of Michigan. The University of Michigan, they put this map out on an hourly basis, okay? But it's set for 48 hours. But just yesterday, in the last 24 hours, there were 13 tornadoes. Now, I keep telling everybody these severe thunderstorm watches and warnings are no joke. Most of the time, if you have a severe warning, thunderstorm warning, the winds are going to be anywhere from 40 to 60 miles per hour. Most of them have anywhere from dime inch hail to an inch hail, okay? Inch size. Some of them even have up to golf ball. Not all of them, and not all of them have hail, but the wind is always there. They can produce tornadoes. Keep your eyes on the skies around you. If you see the skies starting to change pretty rapidly, like over an hour, you might have a storm on the way, so be prepared for it. Let's check out where the watches and warnings are as of now. Okay, through 8 p.m. tonight, severe thunderstorm watch. And already where you see this, where it's got severe, these storms have already happened, okay? And they had hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I just looked them up. But as of 8 p.m. tonight, severe thunderstorms are likely through the early evening, with wind gusts of 40 to 60 miles per hour, 1-inch hail or larger for this section, and excessive lightning and flooding rainfall, okay? So please, please, if you're in the path of one of these, make sure you have somewhere to go and you're not out where lightning is, okay? We'll check on the counties and let you see them a little better for this area. Now, we've got many more to go, folks. We got a big swath of the potential for where some severe storms can happen. But this in Georgia, this is some of the Georgia counties right in here. If you live in any of these counties, you are under this watch. Some warnings have already happened in this area until 8 p.m. tonight. For Florida counties, there's the Florida counties, and it's till 8 p.m. tonight. If you live in any of these counties in Florida, severe thunderstorm warning until 8 p.m. this evening. And here is some more counties in Georgia. This is till 8 p.m. tonight for severe thunderstorms. And there's already been some severe thunderstorms in these areas also today. So check it all out. And the watch also is for the adjacent coastal waters, okay? So if you're in any of these sounds or close to Fernando Beach, Florida, out 20 nautical miles, anywhere up in here, Augustine to Flagler Beach, Florida, out 20 nautical miles, all of these places, you can see what they are. Please, you need to get inshore if you see the sky changing at all on you, okay? Until 8 p.m. tonight, this severe watch is in effect. As we move a little to the west now, here are all the Georgia counties. There's a whole slew of them. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. There are the Georgia counties. All of them sitting right there, and there's a bunch of them. Be aware, see if you live in one. And also for Florida counties, here are the Florida counties. If you live in one of these counties, you have this severe thunderstorm watch underway. Also for the coastal waters. And as we move down, Alabama is included for Geneva, Henry, and Houston counties. Now for everybody up in the area of the North Dakota areas where you see the brown, also as we move down to South Dakota, and just a little bit of northwestern Wyoming. This is a wind advisory. It's in effect all afternoon and all night. You should have steady winds anywhere from 35 to 40, but you're going to have wind gusts of 50 and 60 throughout this time period. So that makes driving very hazardous if you have especially a high profile vehicle. So please keep this in mind. Same goes over in Montana, okay, in this section, wherever you see the brown. The wind is blowing. Be careful, my friends. Now, of course, when we come down to Oklahoma, Texas, all down into central and western Texas and southeastern New Mexico, heat, and some more heat. That's what's happening. I'm not going to go over all of them. They're pretty much the same, folks. It's going to be so very hot with temperatures anywhere from like 105 to 110, some 115-degree readings are possible during the afternoon. Okay, the hottest temperatures of the year thus far are expected today. We all know it's humid. It's humid all over. Feels just like tropical weather, doesn't it, people? Now, some of these locations, again, look here, 115-degree readings are possible during the afternoon hours, near and north of I-20 and I-30 corridors, okay? And this includes these counties right here. You can see them all. If you're in any of these counties, please be aware. Everywhere that is on the map, the temperatures are going to be outrageous. Please, if you're outside, I know it's hot, I know everybody wants to play out, maybe go fishing and this and that. Please wear light clothing. Please make sure you have plenty of water to drink. And please make sure you can get some kind of shade if need be. And we also have this heat advisory going on over in Arkansas today. Now, as we come up over to northern Vermont and New York, you see this pale color. I usually don't put this out, but apparently people don't realize that they can die if it's so hot outside and the water around them is still cold and they jump in it. So what I want to do, this is all the counties. I want to show you all the counties that this is in effect for, okay? It's cold weather safety message to all of you. Now, the warm air temperatures this weekend in the mid-70s may cause people to underestimate the dangers of the cold water temperatures, which are currently only in the mid-50s across Lake Champlain and in regions smaller lakes and rivers. Now, the cold water temperatures can quickly cause hypothermia to anyone immersed in the water. When the water temperature is below 60 degrees, the average submerged person could lose dexterity within minutes and be unable to accomplish simple tasks. Anyone on small boats, canoes, or kayaks should plan accordingly if recreating this weekend and use extreme caution to avoid this threat. Paddle smart from the start and always wear your life jacket. So I know it's probably a little warm for you guys right now, and it may even get out of the 70s in some places, but don't go jumping in the water. It can mess you up big time. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Now, if you're in any of these areas, okay, you see the areas right in here. Purple like, the really dark purple like, that's an excessive heat warning, as you can tell, but your air quality around Phoenix and all around is kind of bad, so we'll check her on out. Now, this is for tomorrow. They're already putting it up, the high pollution advisory, okay? And it's for the greater Phoenix area tomorrow. Now, the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality and Phoenix has issued an ozone high pollution advisory for the greater Phoenix area for Sunday. Now, this means that forecast weather conditions combined with existing ozone levels are expected to result in local maximum 8-hour ozone concentrations that pose a health risk. I keep telling you people, the ozone is over our atmosphere. I call it the Earth's suntan lotion. Okay? But whenever there is a hole in the atmosphere and some of these ozone particles come down, it's a very toxic gas. Okay? Now, That's why they pose a health risk, okay? Not that they're so toxic they're going to kill you, but if you have breathing problems, it's going to make it rough for you, or it could make it rough for you, I should say. Now, the air quality deteriorates when this happens, and the ozone is an air contaminant which can cause breathing difficulties for children as well as persons with respiratory problems. A decrease in physical activity is recommended. If it is a regularly scheduled work day, you are urged to carpool, telecommunicate, or use mass transit. Well, we know all that, and we know what contributes to making the ozone worse than what it is. We don't have to go through all of that. But I just want to make this you aware of it, because this is what's happening, people. And that's just about the way it's looking, folks. We do have that bad air quality in northern central New Mexico also. Of course, this dark green and lighter green is flood warnings or watches. Same goes over here when we get to Wyoming. A little bit of Idaho has a little bit up north there going on with watches and warnings of flooding. Other than that, this is what it's looking like right now. The climate is changing. Come on. Whether you call it climate change or whatever you call it, or whoever you think's doing it, it don't matter. It's happening, people. You need to be aware of the weather. Please be aware of the weather. It's like, I noticed about a month and a half ago, I noticed changes. Like last evening, I spoke right briefly about how we didn't have spring. We went from winter to summer, and then last year we really didn't have that many days of fall. It kind of jumped from summer to winter, and we all froze to death. Boy, it was a cold winter where I live. How about you? Well, I've noticed other things going on too. I don't know if the Earth's wobbled and tilted more. I don't know. I haven't been studying my astronomy like I should be, because I've been concentrating on the weather so much, trying to keep people safe. But do me a favor. Check on your sunrise and your sunset. Make sure the sun is rising, and please make sure the sun is setting where it should for this time of the year, okay? Other than that, this is what's happening now. Be safe, my friends. I love you. If you have any pictures that you'd like to send of weather phenomena, storms, lightning, any sky phenomena, please click show more, scroll down, you'll find an email address to send them to. And please subscribe, click the bell. When you click that bell, make sure you click on send it to your email for a notification so you'll get it, okay? I love you guys. Be safe. Have a wonderful Saturday evening and night. Peace, love, and kindness to all.